This is my high school diploma, and this is a lighter. I think we all know where this is going. And don't worry, Mom. I'm not burning my high school diploma. I would never hear the end of that. But I do want to talk about something kind of interesting, okay? So I've never taken this out of the envelope to put it in that special case that they give you to hang it on the wall and stuff. And I've done taxes. I've started my own business. I've done tons of stuff. Never needed to use it. I'm not saying that you don't need a high school diploma. What I'm saying is that I think we overhype a lot of the stuff of like what school is gonna do for you. Like, who remembers in 3rd grade your teachers would say, don't do that. That's going on your permanent record. Does anybody know where those are at? If so, then please let me know, because I'm sorry, I didn't mean to trip that kid in 1st grade. But I do want to talk about something kind of significant, which is school even worth setting the goal? And the reason I say is it worth setting the goal is because I'm not going to say is school worth it. Regardless of your opinions on the public education system, all of that, chances are you're not going to overturn it anytime soon. You do still need a high school diploma if you want to get at least a good job. Instead of sitting here and saying, we need to change, yeah, but I think for right now, it'd be better to figure out how we can change its effects on our lives personally than trying to change it globally. So that's why I say, is school even worth setting the goal? And when I say that, is it worth putting all the time, energy, investment, resources, all that? Is it worth putting it into school, or should we be putting it into something else? And I'm gonna be talking to my younger version. So if you really like school, if you wanna go that way, go for it. I wish you the best. But if you're someone like me, then maybe this video could help you a lot. Let me preface this by saying that I am not making this video because I was bad in school. Actually, quite the contrary. Got straight A's, awesome GPA. I was in National Honor Society and Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. I did college classes while I was in school, so I was a good student. But a lot of the stuff that I think I kind of went wrong was I made finishing school my goal. And when I did, something clicked inside of me, which is like, oh, wait a second, this is supposed to be the start now. And I had made this the end point. So thankfully, I had already started my business. So that kind of took on the reins of like, what's the next goal? But if I didn't have that, I don't think I would have been in the same spot I am right now, because I think I would have been more lost. Because what I think a lot of people do is we make finishing school the end point, when in reality, that's supposed to be the starting point for the real goal. And that can be your career, that can be wanting to travel. For me, I wanted to create art, and I eventually want to create movies. More on that later. But school was not going to get me there. I needed to actually start creating. So I think, again, I'm talking to my younger self and somebody who could probably fit in those shoes. If you're creative, you want to make an impact, and you want to do something awesome, I think that instead of focusing so much energy and time on school, I'm not saying to be a truant and only get F's. No, but I'm saying instead of overstressing on that aspect, maybe any extra energy that you would put in that, put it over here into your craft, into creating, into dreaming, imagining, all of that. And by the time you're done with school, though you may not have all the honor cords and all the seals of approval and all that fun stuff, you will have evidence that you can create, and you'll have the proof that you can create. And so then now you can go down the route that you actually want to go down. And finishing school is more of a freeing process than a, oh shoot, what do I do now kind of thing, which happens to a lot of students, sadly. So for example, instead of staying up all night trying to get my GPA to be that perfectness of an A, I would have still been good with a B+, and that extra time that I was stressing over that, could have made a YouTube video, could have made a short film, could have drawn a really cool picture, whatever it is. But it's just, I guess, understanding what your ultimate goal is, understanding that school is supposed to be a tool to help you get there. Because I did make lots of connections in high school. I'm not saying that wasn't helpful, but I'm saying high school isn't the goal. So understand the goal. Understand that school's a tool that's supposed to help you get to that goal. And also the time that you would spend extra on trying to perfect your school time, again, if you're creative like me and you know like the academic route isn't going to be a route you're taking anyway, then put that time towards something that'll help you achieve your ultimate goal. Creating, making stuff. That's what I'm talking about. So it's goal, tool, craft. Ooh, I'm going to write that down. Goal, tool, craft. That is how you should be looking at your academic journey, onto your career journey, or onto your creative journey, whatever it is. Understand what the main goal is, understand the tools that you're gonna need to get there, and understand that instead of putting all that extra time and energy into perfecting those tools, perfect your craft so that you can get to your ultimate goal. And before I finish, let me just say this. This is not me bashing on school or people who like going to school. Some of the best connections that I've ever made have happened during my school years. In fact, the majority of my life has happened in my school years. So all my memories that I've made and stuff have revolved around that. And if I could go back, I guess I would say the one thing I would change is just don't stress on it. Understand from the beginning that maybe the path that everyone says you should be taking is not the path that you need to take. And figure out your path and the time and energy that you would put stressing into perfecting your school life. Maybe take a step back and try putting that time and energy into your real life. Because at the end of the day, school, that's gonna finish. But the life that you create for yourself, that's for life. Alright, well, thank you for watching this video. It was really fun to make this. Had it in my head for a little bit, so I thought, let me just get this out there. So if you like it, then make sure to hit like and subscribe, all that fun stuff. Follow me on Instagram, Sir Estevan. By the way, if you're a business owner looking to update your online presence for lead nurture purposes, then go to powercrowdstudios.com. Let me help you out with that also. Alright, until next time, stay safe, stay creative, and God bless. Estevan out.